Hello and happy Friday again. I'm on my way home from work and I'm off tomorrow. I'm super excited. I do work Christmas Eve, but that's okay. So I'm not having any anxiety right now, but I have to vent about something that happened at work today. Let's go back a couple days ago. Travel back in time with me, if you will. I'm doing a haircut. A guy comes in with his girlfriend. I've cut his hair before. He's requested me, like, whatever. So, okay, I'm going then. And he comes in with his girlfriend, and we were joking around, and, she was like, I forget, we were just making jokes or whatever, and she was like, do a lot of other girls sit back here with their boyfriends? And I was like, no, just the insecure ones. And I was like, I'm just kidding. And we were laughing and ha ha ha, whatever. And she had said something about, like, she had to go for a vaginal exam or something. Something came up about it, some kind of exam. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been there. Or something was said about something that had to do with, I didn't just bring it up out of the blue. And I said, oh yeah, I remember when I had cervical cancer and I had to go for the biopsy, when I still had the precancerous cells, and they told me it was going to be like a little pinch, or that I was going to feel pressure, but it was like a pinch because they cut it. I said I wasn't prepared for that, and it hurt. And like I was talking to her, and she was talking back, and then we were talking about it, and I said something like, oh yeah, they had a camera, and there was 2 doctors. It was overwhelming. I was like, what's going on? There was just so much activity, and blah blah blah. Never once did I say anything dirty. That was the extent of the conversation. And then she said, oh my god, look at your face, ha ha ha, to the boyfriend. And she said, he looks, he's not enjoying this, or something like that. I was like, alright, we'll talk about something else. Like, and that was it. That was the end of it. That's all that happened. So, my area manager sends me a message today, my boss's boss, and sends me a picture of the reviews. I got a review from the guy who says, my barber, I'm not a barber, I'm a stylist, but anyway, my barber was talking to my girlfriend about her pap smear she had with her vaginal cancer. It was disgusting. I won't be coming back for a long time. First of all, I never said the word pap smear. I never said vaginal cancer. I said cervical cancer. And I really don't see anything wrong with what I said. I didn't say anything dirty or disgusting. I didn't give any kind of, like, nasty details or anything. Nothing. I don't even understand where this is coming from. So I told my manager, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I didn't think that the conversation was that way. I certainly didn't mean anything about it. I never said the word vagina. And then I, started crying. Like, thank goodness it was over text message, because I'm, crying, because I'm like, oh my gosh, they really think that I would, talk about my vagina to clients? Like, come on. And he even said in there, I was talking to his girlfriend about it. Like, obviously we were having a conversation. You could have spoke up at any time and said you were uncomfortable. So I apologized, and I said, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I did anything wrong. She had said something about it. I was trying to be supportive. We were just talking about it. Like, we were making jokes the whole time. I didn't think anything of it. He was making jokes, whatever. And they always do when they come in. I mean, people make jokes. We're all adults. People come in all the time like, yeah, I just got high before I left, or, things like that. Whatever. We're all adults. So, I mean, I don't get high, but I'm not going to go to your job and write a review if you said that you got high. You know what I mean? Like, come on. So here I am, apologizing, and she says, this is not okay. This is not professional, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't realize that. And she says, you talk about sports and haircuts. Everything else you keep light. Well, I thought it was light. I didn't realize that we were in some kind of deep conversation. It's not like I didn't say anything bad. Like, oh my God, you should have seen the discharge and the smell, and like that's how we made it sound. Like I never was referring to my vagina. I was talking about the cut on my cervix that's in your vagina, but I never said anything about my vagina. Like, never. So I never said any kind of nasty details like the examples I just gave. I never said anything like that. Here I am taking shit for it. And then, so like I apologized to her, and I don't know what else to say. I don't think that I did anything wrong. And here's the thing, like I can't really say anything more. And then she sends me one back, and I forget what it said. Something like, oh, she said, he was your client, not her. You should have been thinking about him and talking to him. Clearly he was uncomfortable with the conversation. Like, okay, well, he should have told his girlfriend, like, hey, when we're out in public, we'll talk about stuff like that. Like, it's not my fault. Your girlfriend was talking to me about it. What was I supposed to do? Say, oh, I'm sorry. How was the game last night? You know what I mean? Like, I was having a conversation with her. I didn't know. I was sitting behind him cutting his hair. I didn't know that he was uncomfortable. As soon as she mentioned it, we quit talking about it. That should have been the end of it. You got to go tattletale. And I didn't even do anything wrong. And that's what I said, too. Like, sorry, I'm getting all stressed out again. So at first I'm, like, crying, right? Because I'm upset. Because I'm like, nobody even had my back. Like, oh, she would never say anything dirty or talk about her vagina. Apparently nobody thought that of me. After I've been there for a year. Over a year. So I was like crying. And I'm like embarrassed because I don't want to have this conversation. Like, why were you talking to the clients about your vagina? Like, I wasn't. It was just uncomfortable and weird, okay? So, then after that, I started to get mad, like angry. After I wiped my tears and everything, I'm getting angry at this point. Because I'm like, you know what? People talk all the time about breast cancer. There's pink ribbons everywhere. There's pink pizza boxes, pink this, pink that. Everything's about breast cancer awareness. There's posters on how to give yourself, breast exams. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. Just hear me out here, okay? Like, if a woman were to tell someone, like, oh, I had to have a double mastectomy because of my breast cancer, people will be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. No one's going to tell her, you're disgusting for mentioning that. That's disgusting. You talked about a mastectomy. That's disgusting. Like, why was I disgusting and unprofessional, but then other things are, like, not? Like, I don't get that. Because I don't think that I did anything wrong. What is your opinion on this? Because I'm serious. This really happened today. He called me disgusting, and nobody stood up for me. I was told that I was unprofessional. So, nobody takes my feelings into consideration. That, maybe that hurt her feelings to call her disgusting for talking about something that she went through. I'm sorry that was disgusting. I did not say anything remotely disgusting. So, what is your opinion on this? Because I'm super confused as to how I did anything or said anything wrong. And, I don't know. It hurts my feelings and it angers me at the same time. I don't even know what to say. So, if you have an opinion, or you just want to leave me some kind of comment or something. By the way, if you are a cancer survivor, I'm proud of you. Good for you. And, no one should make you feel disgusting about it. Ever. My opinion. But, like I said, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I I would love for someone to please answer me because I'm really curious about this. All right, thanks. Bye.